Okay, Uma, no problem. So
Okay,
you didn't enroll yet. I believe the classes are going. Okay, listen to the last recording and try to enroll. Okay. Yeah.
okay. Today is the class started?
8:30 p.m. No, yesterday only we started. Do you remember you wanted to join 8:30 p.m.? I said yesterday, try to enroll
Yes, yes.
today.
Correct,
Yes.
correct, correct, correct. No, no, no.
But
This is the demo session only, right? The third
this
demo
is still
session.
a demo session.
Okay,
Still a
okay,
demo session. So one more demo you take today. By evening you
okay,
join off. What will happen? You'll get the recording. At least you can go through the recording. If backup is needed, I can take a
okay,
backup for you as well. Okay?
okay,
That's what
okay,
we will do.
okay,
So this is day one, what we discussed, if you remember about data analysis and all. So
okay,
yesterday, Power BI components, user interface, a small practical on Power BI. We build a quick dashboard. The title is Sales Analysis Dashboard. This is what we did yesterday. And I have shown you some sample things, and we also had some good set of Q&A, means questions and doubt clearing also happened at the end of the session. So today also I'll give you time to do that. Um, now my question, now today we are going to learn about this SQL and MySQL commands, background mechanisms, and any doubts today also you can ask. Okay, sounds good.
okay.
Shall we start?
Yes, yes,
Perfect. This
yes.
is theory, but you should know when ma'am teach theory how she will be doing it, right? You should also able to understand about this. So let's get started. Okay. First, it's about SQL. So what is SQL? SQL is a programming language. We call it as a structured query language. So, for example, we know English, right? We know English, we know Hindi, we know Telugu. All these are what? Languages. At the same time, SQL also one of the programming language. It is also a programming language. But see, whenever I am right, I know English, and whenever I wanted to convey you which application I'm using to write and show you some Excel application, right? In Notepad, I'm writing English. In Excel, I'm writing English. In Word document, I'll write English, and I'm showing you. It works. But to work this SQL language, you will have some separate tools like MySQL, SQL Server, and all. So that's where we are going to learn something called MySQL. So what is a MySQL? It is a tool where it is a tool where we go and write this SQL language. We go and write this SQL language onto this MySQL tool. Now, we go and write this SQL language onto this tool, and this MySQL, it belongs to a company called Oracle company. Which company it belongs to a Oracle company. So that is the difference between SQL and MySQL. SQL is a language, MySQL is a tool where we write. Now, if you learn this SQL with MySQL, tomorrow you can easily master other tools like SQL Server, Oracle, Fox Pro, many other things. Got it, Huma? This is clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, let's understand next thing. SQL commands. Let's go and understand SQL commands. So, SQL commands are really why I choose this topic for the demo is, your entire SQL session, you're going to deal with this only. And it's just like a foundation which will be useful throughout your SQL. These commands, we use it throughout your SQL. At least you'll try to understand how the structure looks like. At least you will understand how the structure looks like. Hi Tejas, good morning.
Hi,
You are
ma'am.
late
Good morning.
today.
Yeah, I wasn't able to join earlier, like due to some issues. Yeah.
Same happened with humor also. No problem, but we didn't did anything so far. Only two lines I explained what is SQL and what is MySQL, the difference between them. I just repeat once for you.
Yes, ma'am.
SQL is a programming language and we call it as a structured query language. It's just like our English, Hindi, Telugu. It's a language. Okay. And that language will get active and will work on only few tools like MySQL, SQL Server, Fox Pro, Oracle, and so on. So today, in our future sessions, we are going to learn a tool called MySQL, which belongs to Oracle company. Using this MySQL, we are going to learn our SQL language. This is clear, Tejas?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Now, as I said yesterday, it's all about theory today, and we are going to discuss about SQL commands. SQL commands are the most important topic, and it's just like a basic foundation of the SQL again, because you go and do this throughout your sessions. So that's why I choose this topic to tell in the demo session. Basically, it would be a first class of any SQL program. So that's where I choose this to be my demo session. Okay, shall we start now? Everyone will start. So the first command is DDL commands. So the full form of DDL commands is data data definition language. The full form of it is what? Data definition language. Now, what this DDL commands is going to deal, right? It will be dealing with structure of the data. So, for example, let me explain. So, first of all, yesterday also I highlighted day before yesterday when we are talking about data. As per RDBMS rules, we are supposed to deal with only those kind of data which is in the form of a table. Right. Now, this DDL commands deal with only the outline structure of the data, not inside the table what we write, like, creating a new table with new columns like this, and maybe also it will do some alteration to the existing table, changing to the existing table, or maybe deleting, dropping, something like that. Doing a changes to the structure of the table is known as your DDL commands. So inside this, you have what? You have five commands. Inside this, you have five commands. Let me explain you. Okay. Yeah. So the first command name is create. Second one is alter, drop, truncate, rename. Create, alter, drop, truncate, rename. So these are the five commands. Practicals will be looking into in future, but theoretically, let me explain. Create is nothing but you're creating a new table with new columns. For example, this is a student's table. You're creating with a new data like student number, student name, um, and student name, and also what is the student age. Okay, like this, let me write student age, and marks or course they attended, something like that. Yeah, something like that. A new columns you're creating with a structure is known as a create command. Then you have alter. Alter is like to the existing table. So this is how you create it with student ID, name, age, and course. And you wanted to add something extra. Maybe you wanted to add some extra column called marks column. You wanted to add some extra column called marks column. So, and also you wanted to delete the existing column called age column. Some alterations, some changes you're doing to the existing table is known as your alter. Then comes your drop and truncate. You wanted to drop the entire table and even truncate the entire table. But this both belongs in the deletion of the table, but there is some difference between drop and truncate. In future sessions, we will be learning. So, as of now, your understanding is what? Drop and truncate will delete the entire table. There are some difference. That is something we are going to learn in future sessions. Then rename. Rename means what? You are trying to change students. The table name is students. You wanted to rename it to what? My class. You wanted to rename it to what? My class. So you're changing the name of the table is known as your rename. So this entire thing is dealing with what? The structure of the table. Am I clear on this? All five commands are clear.
Yes,
Huma and Tejas.
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Huma, you too clear? Okay. Now, now what? Because five commands are there, especially for freshers and maybe for the people who is just switching. Sometimes it's difficult whenever your interviewer is asking what are the real commands. We know there are five commands, but sometimes we'll forget what it is. That is why first letter of each command you remember it like this: Dr. Cat. Dr. Cat means D for drop, A for rename, C for create, A for alter, T for truncate. Just remember, it's a tip I'm giving from my side. Okay, because this is the only commands which have five. All other commands are like two, three, one. So don't no need to worry. Okay, fine. It's a tip. Second one we'll get into it. The second one is DML commands. The full form of it is nothing but data, definition, language. What is DML commands? Data, definition, language. What does this DML commands are going to deal with? DML commands means data manipulation language. Manipulation language. Manipulation language means what does it can do means you can do some additions means you can write inside the table. You're writing inside the table means it's not talking about the structure, but whatever the data you're writing inside that it is talking about. Okay, so it has again three commands. So one after the other, let's discuss. Insert means what? Insert means you're trying to create a new record. For example, this is the table. You're trying to create a record called, okay, the ID is 101. Student ID is 101. The name is Ram. His age is 26. And the course he have chosen is data analysis. And the marks he scored is 78 marks. 78 marks. So whatever you're typing a very fresh new record, it's possible only with a command called insert. Then you have what? Update. Update is what? Doing some corrections to the existing record. See, this is a new record. I have only one record I have typed using insert. Now, for some reason, Ram has mentioned his age, or we have understood in a wrong way. His age is actually 28. But by mistake, we have taken it 26. Or else he wanted to join to only SQL course, but we unfortunately written a data analysis. How much a big mistake, right? The course fees would be also different. So later on, to the existing record, you're trying to change the or trying to update the existing record. That's when you use a command called update. So we update this table, this record with MySQL in place of data analysis. That's where this update will work. Means doing corrections to the existing record. Then comes delete. Now what happened? Ram has joined. For some reason, he's not continuing the classes. Some urgent work he wanted to come back in future. So we don't need his record anymore because he's not a student anymore. So we don't wanted his record to be there in our database anymore. In that cases, we go and do what? We go and delete this record using a command called delete command. Got it? These three commands are clear now. Huma and Tejas. Any doubts?
Yes. No.
Very good. Next, the third point we have here is what? DQL commands. The third point we have here is DQL commands, means data query language. What does this data query language is dealing with? This data query language is dealing with reading of the data. What it is dealing with? Reading of the data. So here you have, means it can also read and also do the filter. It can also do the read and filter. So only one command we have here, select command. Okay. The most important command throughout your session, throughout your SQL in real time, you have to work. Whether it may be stored procedures, views, triggers, advanced window functions, joins, subqueries, wherever it is. Without select command, there is no SQL. At least this is no, it will come just like once in a blue moon. But the select command, it is there for throughout your SQL session. So it is important for you guys to understand. Okay. Now, um, for example, um, I have a table here, right? So let's understand I have a 10,000 records. I wanted to display all of them. How do I write it? I write select star from students. Semicolon. When I write select star from students, it will go and give me what? It will go and give me 10,000 records. Okay. Okay, what it will give? It will go and give what? It will go and give the 10,000 records. And you know, guys, using this select command, you can also filter. Okay, just a Okay, I'm sorry, guys. So, whenever you wanted to read the data, you say what? You say select staff from students. You say what? Select staff from students. Now, you wanted to filter the data. Means you wanted to see, there are many courses like data analysis, data science, MySQL, data engineering. Many courses are there. Out of them, you wanted to see how many students have been enrolled for data analysis. So how do you filter it? Using your select command. So you write like this. One space I'll give. Select staff from students where where course equal to data analysis. You write what? The course equal to data analysis. So whenever you see where clause is what it is trying to filter. Along with select, you are using also where clause. You're trying to filter if my course equal to data analysis, only those records I want. So out of 10,000 guys, there are 8,000 students enrolled for data analysis. So that display it will come. That display it will come. Got it? This is not marks column. This is in a course column. Understood? That display 8,000 records, whosoever enrolled in data analysis, that will come. More filter we can do. Now, out of this data analysis, right? Who enrolled? 8,000 students have been enrolled. Now, among them, I wanted to see first 10 students, old students who have been enrolled. Then, what I will do, the same I'll write, the same syntax I'll write, and I will add another clause here. Select star from students where course equal to data analysis, and I wanted to see my first 10 records, right? I wanted to see my first 10 records. What I'll do, I'll say limit 10. When I say limit 10 and semicolon, you're getting what? You're getting 10 records. First 10 records who have been, first 10 records who have been just One second. Enrolled for this thing. Got it? Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Sorry? Sorry, what it is, Tejas?
Yes, ma'am.
No, no,
You
I said it's clear.
okay, no problem. Huma said clear. Okay, Tejas, you're also clear, right?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Very good. So that's how your select command can read and filter, but it cannot edit. You cannot insert, you cannot change data analysis to data science, but all those things you can do in DML commands. So most important commands. Okay. And we have another two sets. Let's discuss. Let me clear off this rough notes, whatever we discussed. Yeah. Now I'll go to another thing called the fourth point here is DCL command. So before I explain you about this is one of the commands belongs to SQL, but we being a SQL developer or a data analyst not going to deal with this. But let's learn theoretically. In future sessions, we are not coming across these commands practically because this is a DBA work, database administrator work. At least we'll understand what it is. This is nothing but we call this as a data control language. What we call data control language. Control itself says it is dealing with permissions. It is dealing with what? Permissions. So now let me explain. You have here only one command. Sorry, you have here two commands. One is grant and another one is revoke. One is grant and another one is what? Revoke. Grant and revoke. So let me explain here. For example, there is one organization here. One organization is here. This is one organization. Let's understand in this organization, you have two departments. You have two departments. Okay. One department name is HR department. One department is your HR department, and another department is your IT department. You have two departments, HR and IT. Now, here you have what? Here you have, let's understand there is one person. There is one person already who is already an employee of this HR department. He's already an employee of his HR department. Okay, this person. Now, this person is an existing employee of this organization, belongs to HR department. This person got one good offer in another organization. He just wanted to, resign and come out of this organization. He resigned also. So once employee doesn't belong to our department or our organization, so whatever the access he's having so far to the data sets, what they will do, they go and remove it. So removing access from the existing department or data sets, we call it as what? Revoke access. Revoke is nothing but you remove it. Okay. In the same way, there is also another employee who newly joined this organization, and this person, no, this person joined to a department called IT department. Now, if some person, right, if some person joining to our organization and if he has to continue the work, he should definitely have what? He should definitely have access to those data sets, then only he'll go and work, right? So giving access is nothing but we are trying to grant access. So this work is taken care by admin. Different databases, data sets, many things are there. Everything administrator will work. We don't have to think about it, but at least we should know what is this DCL commands are doing. Giving access is known as grant. Removing access is known as your revoke. Clear? These commands are clear. Huma and Tejas, we are good. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Now, let's go with the last command, TCL command. And of course, guys, practically explaining TCL commands are much easier than theory. But definitely, I'll try my level best to explain. The fifth one is TCL commands. The full form of it is nothing but transaction control language. Now, this deals with what? This will deals with commit and rollback only. Commit and rollback. So basically, here also you have three commands. Okay, one is commit, the other one is rollback, and save point. Save point. Commit, rollback, and save point. We have three things which is known as a transaction control language. I will be explaining this TCL commands after explaining the SQL background mechanism because there is some connectivity. I cannot explain this like that. Just let's take a pause on this. Let's switch to the next topic called SQL background mechanism. See, we are done with commands apart from TCL. Let's complete this. Okay, fine. Now, I would like to ask one question. Everyone, I will draw something here, but please focus on what? Focus on my audio. You can still have a look here, but please focus on what? Focus on the audio. Okay. Now, uh, we all are using laptops, right? We all are using laptop systems, right? I just wanted to ask you guys, we save files, some documents, files, photos, images. We save files. Can I know where do we save these files? Where do we save these files? If it is getting stored, in which place it is getting stored? Yes, if it is getting stored, which place it is getting stored? In our systems. What it is called? Definitely it will get stored. I'm talking about our local systems. Which place it will get stored? Huma and Tejas. You should know this. It's a basic laptop I'm talking about.
Storage spaces.
Where it will store?
In storage spaces like hard disks or like.
Very good. Simple. Hard disk. HD. And in SQL also it will store here only. That is also known as your hard disk only or hard drive, we can say. Correct. Now, again going back to our previous example, like a normal regular laptop, you store directly to the hard disk. That's good. But do you think whatever you type or whatever the user is saying, hard disk will understand? Or we can understand hard disk language? I can directly say no because the language of hard disk is something different and we user language is different. So that's where there is one mediator between this hard disk and us. So that mediator will make things work in a very smoother way. Whatever we say, it will go and convey the hard disk. Whatever hard disk says, it will convey us. Right? So who is that mediator? Who is that mediator? Who is that mediator? In our local systems, I'm talking about. We have learned this from our childhood days. Yes, Tejas and Huma. Who is that mediator?
Mm, Operating system. Right?
Exactly, you're right. That is nothing but OS, the operating system. So, just like this OS, in SQL, we call it as once upon a time it is DBMS, but it has been replaced now with RDBMS. What it is? RDBMS. RDBMS acts like a mediator between hard disk and us. So, whatever we convey, no, we convey whatever, see, this is the user. Whatever we convey, it will take to the hard disk, and whatever the hard disk is saying, it will take to us. So it acts like a mediator. Then you can say, ma'am, this is understood, this is understood, this user also understood, this is we. Then what is this? So whenever you convey something to this RDBMS or to HD, there should be one client software where you should go and write your SQL queries. So that is nothing but this place. We call this as a client software. We call this as a client software. Here we are going to use two tools. One is MySQL Workbench, a white screen, MySQL command line, a black screen. So I'm going to make you work on two client softwares in future. So here we are going and writing what? We are going and writing a queries called SQL queries. We are going and writing what? We are going and writing a queries called SQL queries. So I will be going and writing these queries to onto this workbench. It will go and pass like this. For example, I wanted to insert a record. I'll say insert into writing, insert into students, values. So values is 101, RAM, age is 28, enrolled for a course called data analysis. Okay, so whatever you're inserting, it will go and save it to hard disk in this way. You write this on this. Now you wanted to view the data. So you'll say select star from students. So you write this query, it will go like this only. But output where it will come? Again onto this screen. Means the query will pass like this and the output will pass like this. So both the ways it will act. The query comes, output comes here. You go and you can read and do analysis. Understood? Understood? Uma and Tejas, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So now I'm going to discuss about TCL commands. Before that, can I get some 2 to 3 minutes? Can I pause 2 to 3 minutes?
Sure, ma'am.
Can you guys wait? Thank you. Okay, guys, thanks for staying on call. So let me complete now. So this is how we go. We send the queries and the queries will come. This is the what the general uh way it will do. So basically the auto commit will on. This is how the general way it will go and do. And RDBM is works like a mediator. Okay. Now it's about TCL commands, right? Whenever you introduce a commands called TCL commands, what happens? A small buffer and cache account will exist. Sorry, what will exist? A buffer and cache account. Let me type in here a buffer and cache account. If you guys have ever come across, we do this, we have come across this in our Google Chrome also, something called buffer and cache account. You guys have heard about it. What is this cache account? Yes or no? Yes or no? Have you guys ever heard about this buffer or cache account? Huma and Tejas?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So in the same way here also when buffer and cache account will exist, whenever you introduce what? Whenever you introduce a TCL commands, then only or else no. So whenever you introduce TCL commands, what happens? Any record you write here, it will go to RDBMS, but instead of going this way, what happens? If you're inserting anything, it will come to this buffer and cache account. It means this record is there, no? What this the documenting your doc you do if you document this record, whatever it has to go to this when it will go here. And it means what? It is giving as a user for you a second choice whether it's in a buffer account only. It is not saved anywhere. It's in a buffer account. Just scrolling means it will say if you want this, it's giving a second chance to user whether shall I commit or roll back. When if you say commit, what does it mean? Commit will do permanently save to your hard disk. If you don't want this command anymore, if you say roll back, it will permanently delete from your buffer account. You cannot retrieve it again. So it is giving you second choice whether you have to commit or roll back. Why, what in future you will understand very much clearly. Got it? This is clear, Tejas and Huma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And one command that is called save point. Save point we will be learning with practicals only. I cannot prove you anywhere in theoretically. Save point is basically, if I have to say, it acts like a checkpoint, and that would be easily conveyed with practicals. Okay, so that's all. I have teached everything, but only save point is left. This save point we'll look into in the future. Clear? This is clear, everyone. So I'm done with SQL and MySQL, SQL commands, SQL background and mechanism, and it's time for your doubts. I know it's 9:30, 9:29 because we started session late, but still no problem. Whatever doubts you have, let it go 30 minutes also. I'm going to extend today and I'm going to clear your doubts. Then you can enroll. Go ahead with your questions now, guys, both of you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Tejas.
Yeah, like if we join certain companies, like they do like background verification, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in that, like I'm working in an edtech and they are paying me in cash.
Oh, sorry, what is your role?
Yeah, like I'm working in edtech company, like in
Mm-hmm.
mostly like in designing the courses and doing all those things. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so like they are providing me money in cash because like it like the firm contains only 2 to 3 peoples. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, like the two founders and like their tech team which they have outsourced. Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so like they said me like since like past 2 years they are providing me the money in cash. So I
Oh, shit.
requested them, yeah, so I requested them like, so they are saying, so how to deal with it? Like, uh, so because like it has become a challenge uh, while switching the companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Why they are doing like this? No, it's very much not a professional way, right? They
yeah,
just
that is not the professional way. They because like it's a bootstrap startup, right? So they just like they sell gate courses in data analytics. Yeah, so and they are working employees too in firms like in. So what they did is that they were saying like that our firm is not big, so like having a proper salary structure, giving PF and all those things is not possible. So you can take the money and like the cash. So I requested them like, can you convert it into like all those like like
bank and pay
yeah,
slips. No.
yeah, bank and pay slips like no. So they were saying like uh, we will be in future, but like since like April 2024,
Mm-hmm.
I am working. Mm,
2024. Oh, it's almost 2 years. Okay.
yeah, it's almost
Mm.
2 years. So uh, because in earlier phases I didn't thought that much. Like I said,
You're a fresher, right?
no, ma'am. Like I'm like quite old pass out student.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because like somehow like I did my own startup, but it was not that much successful. It was related to tourism. Still, I am working on it. Like it may be possible that I may join the course, or like I am still doing a lot of thing at a particular time. My main like I was in like building some good stuffs like in tourism domain. I was in medical tourism, but it was like very hard to build all those things and to invest that much money. So like parallelly, I joined this startup. So now the challenge is like having gaps in CVs, whether you are doing something else. So it's become a quite good challenge to explain all those things, right? So the main thing is for me not to master the tech. The main thing is like for me to justify everything because like after learning everything, if I am not able to justify and I am not able to get the opportunities, then like uh, that is uh, that is my main concern. Like if I will get
I
away,
got it.
yeah.
So Tejas, in your case, no, means to be frank, it's very difficult to prove any kind of companies, but there are few companies, even HSBC. I had experience, although one of my student, HSBC itself has accepted this casual. But for that, you see, I don't know how things are working right now. This is 5, 6 years down the line. We were able to convince it. So you should have
Yes,
strong
like
experience.
now like they are not accepting like because like due to
No
like
problem. You see, you are genuine. You know that, okay? And the interviewer will know you are genuine because the way you are talking, the kind of experience you hold. No one can just put like this without doing an experience. We cannot be so much confident. You're very much confident. So, see, something happens in our life. Everything we have to take it in a very positive way. So you don't have to worry. Few things you follow. Maybe I'll suggest you if this will work. It's good, right, Tejas?
yeah, ma'am, can
So
you suggest me like what I can request from their end? Because like
that's what I'm
need to
saying.
give like they are giving a letter of recommendation, even they are giving their numbers. Like if somebody calls, we can cross verify or we can justify your work. Like they are like
Yes, that's good. No problem, Tejas. Your strong experience letter. Okay, that is important from that particular company, a tech company. And you have some email discussions, right? From your personal to email discussions, random email discussions, you take a screenshot. Either WhatsApp or email discussions will be there. There might be some feedbacks, client feedbacks, testimonials. If it is not feedbacks, leave it, but at least work discussions would be there. Try to maintain your complete screenshot of your complete work, and you might also have, I don't know if you have did this, every month whenever they are giving you salary on a cash, you are trying to deposit in your bank account. Have you did it?
no,
Have
ma'am,
you?
I haven't done it. Like it is like inconsistent. So I thought like better not to file ITR and all those things. Like
No, no, no. You should have been file ITR with income tax department, and you should have maintained a record of income. That is important. Means this is a very strong proof if you would have deposited that cash somewhere in your personal bank account regularly every month. If it is your 20,000 salary, you're depositing at least out of 20, at least 15, 16, just like a saving, it would be on a feedback. Means it would be a strong thing. Okay, let's not get into financial proof now, because I understand your financial proof is completely zero, but other proofs, no, your offer letter at the day you joined, what is the amount you're getting. At least they will type a pay slip with their format, something like that. Not exactly pay slip every month, this much what we are paying, any kind of, they will have some deposit kind of.
They have given like offer letter, like whatever the money that I'm getting, but in they have just given the offer later, and they were paying in.
Your experience letter
Yeah,
with their stamp is good enough, because EdTech is a good company. EdTech will not cheat others, right? So with that stamp is really
they
good
have
enough. That
online
is also good enough.
presence only, like because like both the founders are like from like one of the founder is from like ISC Bangalore, so he is saying like if anything goes, I will give you recommendation and all those things also.
See, just for tax and all, they are paying you cash.
Hmm.
For their benefit, they
Yeah,
are
yeah,
paying.
for right, for their benefit
That's not a
and
correct
yeah.
thing, but okay, whatever has happened has happened. But at least now it's only 2 years, right? It's only 2 years, not more than this. And don't drag this more. Try to switch or ask them to do a bank. Now also, if they can put 6 months bank, no, last 6 months statements is good enough. 6 months or 3 months. Some companies will work for 3 months. At least from now, if you can request
Yeah.
them 3 months, I wanted a bank statements, then you don't have to prove yourself, cash deposits, ITR, nothing is
Ma'am,
required, no?
will the company verify like totally 2 years or like 3 months or 6 months is fine because I can request them like
No, the company bank statements, they will verify for only 3 months. Some companies verify 6 months, but not 2 months, 2 years. It's not. So few go majority 70 to 80% 3 months, and another 20% it can be 6 months. Because there are many fraud things are happening nowadays. You might have
yeah,
come
yeah,
across this. So
yeah.
this is not, this is a maximum. Rare cases I heard about 1 year, but no one will check 1 year also, they just. So 3 and 6 is good. From this month, ask them to do a bank one. Right? You say, please don't ruin my career. It's my career. If someone is asking 2 years what I did, what should I say? Because you have really did a
Yes, ma'am.
practice with them. You did something to that company. You worked with them 8 hours, 9 hours. You designed courses, many things you did. The cash is not right in this generation at least. Okay, so maintain a proper bank statements from now. But if immediately you're switching, try to maintain that email discussions, try to maintain that WhatsApp discussions from start of your two
I'm like
years, that offer letter, experience letter. Hmm.
if I am planning to switch after somewhat like as you said for like safe window after like 6 months. Okay, like so I will tell them like please
No
make
need to worry. Not at all. Don't worry. No one, if someone is asking, your HR or someone is asking, then you tell them genuinely. EdTech is a company where with two founders, whatever you said, initially they used to do cash, later on they switched to bank. You don't have to stress on that point also, because they'll have for a proof last 3 months only. So at this point, you just write something to your CEO of this organization, the founder of this person, whosoever is doing following all rules. Please, this is a request my side. I just wanted to, grow in my career. This cash will nowhere is becoming, what you'll write. It's not at all a proof for my future. So just understand, try to understand. And from this month, this is my bank details. Just in the mail itself, you write, this is my bank details. Please do credit every month here, my bank. Okay, so that's gonna be helpful for me future. Maybe I'll try to switch after 6 months or after 3 months. Before only you convey them. No one is supposed to stop you, right? Because you need your career, right? You have to look for
even
your
like
career. Just do that.
I am not also looking for like any kind of senior role, just entry level roles, like because it's easier to get into like some kind of entry level roles, right?
Okay. If not senior also, they just you try to become a one good business analyst or data analyst because you have that scope. Your English also very good. If you try for a one good business analyst in any of the organization, you will rock. Okay. So that's what you try because you are also doing your designing of the courses. That's what you said. It means you're trying to understand the business.
Yeah, like
Yes or
we
no?
were like
Yeah.
mostly on like mathematical parts, like all those things were like quite theoretical aspect. As you can understand, like as we
No,
prepare.
no, no. Business analyst, in the sense, I'm not talking about Scrum and water. Not all those things. I'm not talking. I'm talking about technical business analyst. So you are using Power BI, SQL, Excel, especially these three tools, and you're going to work as a business analyst. Just you're trying to understand what is the business, and you're going to provide them solution, and that's where you're getting good package. It's not non-technical business analyst I'm suggesting you. It's a technical business analyst with these tools, whatever the tools I'm teaching you. Because here I'll make you understand about the business requirements and also give the solutions. You can also call it as a data analyst. Okay, Tejas?
Yes, ma'am. And like one more thing, ma'am. Like nowadays we are like seeing this job crisis scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So because like I have also done masters in computer science only.
Okay.
So earlier, like it was in like 2020 till 2022, I have done like masters in computer science. Then like after that, like I tried for my tourism business and everything, like to scale all those things. So it is running right now, but not in that aspect that I thought like it would run. So while my masters, like I was easily able to get an internship. Right. So I didn't continue it because like I was having somewhere in my mind like I will do good in business and I will earn more money. At that time in my masters, like I got internship in KPMG. It was like
Mm-hmm.
core company and it was very easy from there. Like internships, like they took me like 2 to 3 rounds of couple of interviews and everything. And like I would be joining as like assistant consultant back in like 2022 in that firm. So it was very easy for that time to like justify the things. And now it's like because I'm trying also and seeing the scenario, like it's getting very tough to do so in any other kind of industries. Even like I'm going for like lower packages also. Like, okay, if I'm going for some sort of like lower packages, then I can improve it. But it's still like I missed that opportunity.
It Tejas looks like you have a very good scope in business also. Now you have learned many things in EdTech also, right?
Yeah, like because like my business points, like whatever the things I was doing was like quite hard to do. Like I was in medical tourism, like I develop all the networks, then sign MOUs with like hospitals and everything. To execute that, uh, it was like quite a huge amount to do so. And like my collaborators were
Okay.
also,
Capital. Okay.
yeah, and my like collaborators were also not that much supportive. Like in business, like people, uh,
You need a good partner. I
yeah,
wish you'll get a good partner. Tejas, you have a very bright future. So, as of now, you're thinking, let me get a monthly very good salary, a promised salary every month without any kind of hectics, right?
yeah, yeah.
So, maybe at this point you got stuck there. No problem. Anyone have to take rest in their life. Doing a job is taking rest, according to me, but doing a business is a restless work. I know it. Trust me. So job is like a restless work. Every second, every minute you have to do a hard work, even at your weekends also. Day and night. Because job business is your baby. Job is not like that. You go morning, you work, evening, you log out, whatever it happens, it is a business owner thing. It's not yours. You work, you get a salary, you enjoy. This is what it is. So every person should have initially his own income savings, then you should start a business. Don't take any risk at this point, Ages. So, what I suggest after you join, you're getting my phone number also. I will also give you my personal advices in future. You have a very good career. At this point, only one thing you do, you ask your edtech to do a bank payment. Now it's month end, right? 25th
Yes, sir.
March. If it is month end salary, from this month only you ask them to start. This month, if it's month end salary, or if it is starting month of the salary, you ask them to do it from the next April only. Please don't do compromise on this. Request them. Then we don't have to so many financial proofs, ITR and all. Many things are there. So instead of getting into
Yes,
that, have patience another 6 months. Okay. And you please join this course stages. I will suggest you to write the path.
yes,
You will definitely get something good out of this course and out of my suggestions. Personally, I'm telling you that because the way you faced last 3 to 4 months, 3 to 4 years, I completely understood about your profile. Okay. In more, if I have to understand, I have to spend more time with you. It's not going to
definitely.
happen in 10 or 15 minutes for sure, but
Sure.
I'm going to assist you.
Ma'am,
Okay.
like how much is the course fee? Because I haven't seen like the course fee till now. And
Admin will convey you Tejas,
okay,
and
okay,
it is very much minimal and
yeah,
low, where every person can afford. And I am saying the course fee is very much minimal and low, but you're getting kind of a knowledge is double the fees you pay. Because
yeah, sure,
I'm
ma'am.
working for a DURGASOFT, I know
Yeah,
multiple institutions. I know XLR also. I know about IntelliPath also, but whatever they are
yeah,
providing, we are also providing the same thing. That's what XLR is providing. You might have heard about XLR. Same
yeah,
thing.
ma'am.
They are also
Intel Path.
providing, and you know how much amount you have to pay there.
Yeah, there we
Trust
have
me,
to
you're
pay.
getting a right tutor, right place to learn also because this much flexibility is one
Yeah, ma'am,
year
like your
recording access,
presentations and everything is very good, and like
and
that's
I'll
why I
maintain it
told you.
throughout the sessions. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I told you my whole journey. And like in every sessions, like I'm attending multiple sessions here, but I
Ma-
have made up my mind to join your classes because your presentation is good. And
Thank you, Tejas. So let's give some time to Huma as well. Huma, do you have anything to talk?
Yeah, my case is like I have a huge gap. I was into mainframe earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am currently in UAE right now.
Okay, UAE.
So
Okay. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so here they like for business analyst course and all. I'm looking into the profiles, like what is the job criteria, job, you know,
Mm-hmm.
this one, and they these people are expecting like this artificial, sorry, not artificial, data science, courses. For the business
Okay.
analyst role, these people are expecting the data science courses and some kind of artificial intelligence and all this. We need to have a knowledge of that, I think.
Data science is
So
different from business analyst,
I
but
don't know.
I don't know what kind of expectations they're having. Business analyst is about understanding the business and providing solutions. So maybe they are
Mhm.
into the mixture of both. That role is mixture of the both. And of
Mm.
course, I am not teaching data science. AI
No.
using, yeah. Yes, Uma, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what my gap is like 10 years here. 10 years. I don't know how to fill it. The gap, like what we would like
You
I was
can fill
doing.
up with the projects what I am giving you, but how do you
Mhm.
manage experience letters? Because I know the people who go to abroad and all, it's mandatory to manage the experience. Zero
Mm.
experience, zero jobs. At least
Right.
India, you can manage, but not there. Because I have a student from across the globe. Once you join 8:30 p.m., no, you're joining. You see, you have people from UK, Texas, multiple cities, New Jersey, New York, Canada. Many people are
Mhm.
joining my course, and everyone says same thing. My experience is mandatory. So that's why they learn my course because I'm giving that much knowledge. See, I cannot show you placement because you reside in a different country, but I can definitely help you out with that much knowledge, Huma. Means yesterday I said it is 3 to 4 years of experience. Something more you have to keep, you have to struggle from your side. Right? You need to take some
Mhm.
food also. See, we have to survive no matter what. Our main goal is to get a job. No matter what, in that way, whatever is coming in your path, you have to accept all the hurdles and you have to move on. But anything if you have to face, first thing anyone should have here is knowledge and discipline. Means every day you have to work hard and gain knowledge every day is important. It's not easy, okay? But whatever knowledge I have, I'm ready to give entire thing to you as a trainer. As a guru, also I can say everything I'm gonna give you guys. How much you do hard work is in your hands. So in your case, keeping experience is mandatory, no matter what, right? Fresher, I
Yeah.
don't think you'll get a job there. I don't know about you. I'm not sure you'll get a job there.
Right,
So
right. No,
at
the
least
thing
you
is
know
like,
one thing. The Indiano freelancing is accepted, internship is accepted. You check if that is also accepted, then we will go with a freelancing work. That's how
okay,
we'll do.
okay,
We'll build your portfolio in that way. You check about it. First, you join the course. Simultaneously, you check because the openings will come by this June a lot. Now the holidays,
mm-hmm.
right? Exams, holidays, then the openings will happen a lot. Financial year is getting closed, right? You'll get lot many opportunities. Opportunities are not like today what we have, tomorrow we don't have, and tomorrow what is going to come, we don't know today. So it is our duty to be prepared. Whenever the option is coming, you should go and grab it. So you need to be prepared. We should never wait for an opportunity. If opportunity comes, we should grab it. That's it. So be prepared, Huma. Okay.
Okay. No, the thing is like, I can also go into the teaching field like an assistant teacher, but earlier I have worked in IT, so my inclination is toward IT. So let me try in IT because I'm quite good in coding. So I thought first let me try it here. If not, let us see like that. I don't know. I'm confused whether I should go for the long term, a long term teaching job, or like I should stick into IT.
Okay. So it
Yeah.
depends upon what you choose. That is your
Hello.
professional work, right? Yes, Tejas.
Yeah, ma'am, can I say something to Yuma? Because like my uh, eldest sister, like cousin sister, she is also working in the company. Like, can I say something to her? Like,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, like because I have seen like why I'm uh, joining in the company because like you can like get good promotions early and your career path will be very good.
Okay.
Yeah, like because my sister and her friend like both were having two profiles. My sister was like she did MTech from Manipal, from where I did my
Sorry.
MTech. So like at that time it was like 12 like okay till 2014 na. Now she is like somewhat in Oracle and like one has joined the college and the other one has joined the company. The other one who
Okay.
has joined the college is like seeing now as an intern role in any sort of like companies by like all of the teaching experiences for like 10 years. And my like that cousin sister, she has only worked in like Oracle until like 2019 she was senior software engineer, then she promoted to staff, and now recently I am seeing like I talked to her, she is promoted to principal engineer in Oracle. So it's very
Okay.
it is a like a very good position. So I so that's why like I was joining this field for like because like afterwards we can get into teaching and all those things. If we work at least for 7 to 8 years, so we can like earn good amount also and we can get promoted early. So that's what I have seen. Just recently, just I observed that trend because like she is like assistant professor and somebody has become like principal engineer. So principal engineer in
Yeah,
Oracle.
because if you have a genuine and real experience, only you can even teach, right? So it's better to have some experience in your life, as how Tejas said. See, I am training today. I really earn very good amount in training, but I even stick to my job. I never left my job, and I have 1.5 year baby too, because I know the value of the job. Monthly salary is important in our careers, in our lives, due to this expenses or whatever we call. And at least we gain a lot of knowledge and experience in real time office. That knowledge only I'm applying here, right? So company will teach you something. We should ready to learn.
A-
So whatever
And
the teachers have said, good.
and
Join the
uh,
Yeah,
course, get the
pages you
job.
meant to say is like I should continue the IT thing for 7 to 8 years, and after that I should move into teaching. Is that
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Exactly.
like fast
Exactly.
progression. That's
At
what
your
I have seen.
Mm.
retirement stage, at least. Yeah.
Yeah. And like in LinkedIn, like I have seen profiles also those who have worked in like as a freelancer and everything, and they have like switched to the companies because like whatever I know from their profile is that they have worked in like a very good research domain like open source and everything, so they were able to justify and they have joined very good companies. So it may be possible that is the hard part to do, but as you are good in coding and everything, so you can like follow all those paths also, because like whenever I'm switching, so I have talked to a lot of people like about like how to deal with the situations and everything. So that,
Right, right, right. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I am totally confused whether I should go into teaching. Teaching, I'm like 50% convinced. I don't think I can do it easily, but this is kind of like I'm very passionate about this coding and all.
Yeah, like because like in IT we will get promoted to like all those students who joined with me when I was in KPMG, they were not even getting 3 LPA package. I was like my colleagues and everything, those who pass out from BTech, and I was like having like 10 LPA over. I would have been like assistant manager till now. So
Yeah.
that's the power of like doing the things in a singular direction, right? So I splitted everything, messed up everything. So I was like pretty good in tech stuffs also, but due to I was off with tech, so I just joined and I just learning of the things. Like at that time, I was really passionate about getting a job in like news and everything. But like I have like good people in companies, but like getting there and getting referral, even I'm not getting like
No,
because like
I I think even the gap, like even my role, I think my colleagues are currently VP now in few companies. So
that's what
even
I'm
I'm
yeah even like yeah, that's what I am saying. Like principal engineering next path is like VP of engineering, director of engineering. I know a lot of people
yeah,
those
but
become
the even handling and like if I go and sit in some company like 3 to 4 years, I'm going into the job, I might be sitting with a fresher. I mean, like some fresh candidates. I don't know the gap. Uh,
because
like,
before joining the course, like ma'am, can we have like some 5 minutes discussion if you are like comfortable?
Yeah, yeah, they just go ahead. I have
Yeah.
already given you
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
because like her and mine mentality totally match. Because like what I said was I will be joining as a fresher. Until now, like my all those who are joining with me would be have consultant or like senior consultant or so, and some like have promoted really very good. Like some are like associate technical architect, some are technical architect. So because like I'm 2018 pass out, so having that much also uh, messing up the thing. So what Uma said is like quite because learning of the new stuffs and like getting into uh, the job was the concern, but like all these things was also like matching. Like it's tough to like do all those things also. But I know certain thing like if you join like some kind of investment banking firms or like they promote early because like profile is totally messed up, so we can't see like okay, so that is the main thing because like I have very good connections. Like some people from IITs are my friends, and the guy who I am working with, he's also from ISC Bangalore. He was like ex lead data scientist in Samsung. He is joining some startup and all those things. So doing the right thing at the right time is very important because it feel very disheartened at this time, like joining those freshers rule and everything. But like that was my main concern also. Like okay, so because like I am in my like 29 in 30s, so I thought why not to spend another 10 years or 12 years or 15 years and at least reach at some like respectable position because like in my family various peoples are at very good positions, like even like if they will give me referral then I'm not getting the job, like even some are from Microsoft. So like profile is totally messed up, so that's what I lost my everything. So I thought better to go from junior level rules, and at least at the end of our career we should have satisfaction like okay, now we reached at this position, but we will be like very behind from all those people. But I thought like whether to do it in agentic AI and all of those things, like whatever the main technical things are coming up right now. Like so, this course can be like entry, like like as a backup plan. Like somehow we get a job, and then like parallelly we run agentic AI and all those things, and we can like
True, true, true. No, 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 I can also relate to it because it's quite like a big gap wherever we go and sit. I don't know whether will be sitting with like completely freshers, and even the 10-year gap that has been there. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I have a multiple kind of the confusion whether I should go this one or whether I should continue this one. Even in India, I have my job ready, but thing is like I can't leave from here and go
in
back to India.
in teaching your job is ready in India.
Sorry.
In India, like in teaching job is ready, like in India.
No, 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 no. I was into mainframe, right? Those people call me all the time, like, yeah, you can come back and something like that. So that is also there.
You're
So
not
I'm
having mainframes there in wherever you reside, UAE, no?
no, no,
There is-
no. UAE doesn't have mainframe jobs. They have been outsourced to India. So that is the
I
main
think
concern.
very much easy and best to join to be like a business analyst with a very good and comfortable role too. Simultaneously, you can plan your trainings also, like how I'm doing now. Because when your job is not giving you pressure, you can take in a day extra 1, 2 hours for teaching. So every person should have two salaries in their life. One is primary and another one is just like extra salary where you can get from training, some part times. Like that will help you out because this is the age where we aim for our kids and after we are supposed to enjoy our retirement stage, right? So as if no focus on this, work, get a job, get comfortable within 6 months, get all experience and knowledge within 6 months, and learn how to tackle your regular job simultaneously. Slowly start off your trainings as well. Okay, Uma.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
So anything
Sorry,
else,
my
guys?
kids are shouting in the background.
No problem. So that's all for the day. Can I expect you guys are joining Tejas and Uma, both of you?
Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I
I'll
will
be
join
joining.
industry or not, I don't know, but I was joining your course. Like,
Sorry, Tejas.
like I'm not sure about joining the industries and all. Like, I will see, like in future, whether I will switch to business or whatever may be possible. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
but
So
I'm joining.
I'm asking you if you are joining for this, you're
Sure,
enrolling to this course or not.
sure, sure.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, I'll be joining the course.
Okay. So I'll be
Oh,
looking forward. So Uma, you said 8:30 p.m. Tejas, you're going with morning batch, right?
In morning batch only, uh, I will be there or like some other candidate.
There are many students in morning and evening batch also. All the batches
okay.
we have students.
Uh-huh.
8:30
I
p.m.
mean,
we
like,
have many
will,
from different countries. So
okay.
choose according to your timings.
From tomorrow, this is going to be a class, like proper class from tomorrow at the same time.
No, from if it is 8:30 p.m., you join from today itself, Uma, please. I
Okay,
already
okay.
said yesterday only you to join. If you can enroll and join today night, you'll
Uh-huh.
start off because I don't wanted you to miss the classes. It's a proper
Oh,
classes, not a demo. Okay? Proper classes
okay,
where we'll start off with our practicals. And we luckily started Advanced Excel in 8:30 p.m. batch. And
okay.
Tejas, you look if you are also okay, you go with night batch. If it is not possible, go with morning batch. Anything is fine. And we are also having 10:30 a.m. Tejas. Just wanted to inform you.
10:30 mm, like 8:30 m is also there.
8:30 a.m. is also there. One more time I'll type. Don't get confused.
Like 8:30, 10:30, and like 10, 8:30
Evening 8:30.
evening.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, I will, from your side, I will need the guidance.
Your voice is very low, Tejas.
Yeah. Now it's okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. And from your side, I will be needing the guidance in applying the jobs and all
You're
those.
getting my phone number also.
Yeah.
I will discuss with you. Don't worry. I'll give some time, my time to you, and I'll just try you to get in a right path.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even I wanted to connect with you in future. So this is what we have. So I can take Huma as here because she wanted to join. So which timings you're looking? Means if you're joining, which timings you're looking, Tejas? One more time.
Ma'am, maybe 8:30 to 9:30
AM or PM?
AM.
Very good. So still, whenever you guys wanted to switch, you can switch. Enroll and try to get my phone number, then we'll take it further discussion, Tejas. And Uma, my suggestion, you go and join and enroll today. Because if you're joining tomorrow, you'll be missing three classes. If you're joining today, you already missed two classes. I told you, right? From Monday we
Okay.
started. So it's very
Okay.
easy. Like, see, we have started day one. We just completed flash fill. We completed flash fill with this many examples. It has already been
Mhm.
recorded. I can even take a backup for you any 1 hour. This is
Mhm.
completed. Means
Okay.
30 minutes, it's just like giving me access, introduction, and all. Then this copy paste special is also completed. We see how basic we start and we go to very advanced level. Starting 1 week, it's very basic. So this is a day one file. So this is
Mm.
started. So we might get into something new topic today, so I don't wanted you to miss. Please go and enroll. That's what I'm telling you. And they just still have a
Sure.
time.
Sure.
You can down, do it by tomorrow. Like if by evening, if you do tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m., you can join Tejas. Okay?
That classes will
Okay.
be like fresh.
Okay, then let's wind up session for now, guys. Hope you guys are happy with the demo session, all the
Yes.
three demo sessions. Even I chose the right demo. I think where the topics are important. The way we convey is different, but choosing the right topic is important for a trainer. So that's all from my side. We'll connect tomorrow, one person tomorrow and another person today. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Bye, both of you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bye.